Welcome back to my humble abode. Feel free to take a look around.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience? Face the unknown. As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept. Gradually, we lose our...
Oops, I should turn off that pornography. Oh no, that's the melon smuggler of the 90s. I hold a very true opinion, a very honest fact of opinion. It's just fact. Yes, it's my opinion, but it's fact. Lara Croft is the best video game character, period. Lara Croft, that's it. No other video game character. Oh, but Mario! Mario's an arsehole. 1 minute he's being abusive when he goes and plays tennis with, you know, Peach's captor. And then the next minute he's going, I'll save you! Or, you know, something a bit more racist and overtly Italian. Lara Croft is just the best character. Maybe second would be Trevor Phillips, but that's about it. It's her, Trevor, that's it. Because they are the video game character. I don't care. Oh, but the emotions and arcs and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. I really don't care. Lara Croft is just a video game character. A proper, true and honest video game character that anyone should be able to go, yeah, I get that. I understand that. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Because this isn't Lara Croft, this is just some Binton of brown ponytail. Oh, but she's more emotional. She has an arc. She does. Again, I don't care. I really, really don't care about. Oh, but Rihanna Pratchett done this very thing. Oh, look, she has an arc. Yeah. You want to know what she has now? She's dull. She's as dull as beige paint. That's what this Lara, or might as well call her Laura. She's probably the cousin. Twin cousin. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, brain, stop it. Nonetheless, she's just not... She's not a video game character anymore. She's the same as that Nathan Drake bloke, which is just a knockoff Indiana Jones. Oh, but Lara Croft is a knockoff Indiana Jones. I have issue with that, but we'll leave you to be wrong. She's just meh. She doesn't have any emotion. She doesn't have any goal. Oh yeah, she's shouting, Jonah! Jonah! Up and down every bloody mountain from here to Timbuk bloody 2, but she just has nothing. She has nothing. She has no goal. She has no desire. Oh yeah, she has the whole family thing. Oh, but I want to find out what me daddy done. I don't care. I don't care because I don't care about Richard Croft. Just as I don't care about Amelia Croft. I care about Lara Croft because, and get this, she has a goal. Yes, she was the great melon smuggler of the 90s, but she was also, and get this, a strong female character. Oh, but she had large breasts, therefore she was a sex symbol and only a sex symbol in some people's eyes. No! How many other female video game characters just openly say, right, that, I want that, I'm going to get that, I will kill everyone in my way. No, every woman has to be, oh, very effeminate and very, ooh, I dare not rock the boat. I dare not do too much. Whereas Lara Croft just went, guns, tigers, big room, puzzle, sorted. I love proper Lara. I love her. I love her to bits. She is just the best video game character because she had a goal. She had a goal to get a thing. I want that very expensive thing in that very dangerous room with all the tigers, snakes, monkeys, and everything else that was trying to kill me. Okay, how do I go about that? Kill everything. Okay, let's rock and roll.
I can feel it.
I love that. I genuinely do. And then when you go, oh, but she has to have emotion and she has to have friends. I don't care about her friends. I've locked a man in a fridge too many times to care about friends and family and all that other business.
Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. And before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds.
If it isn't Chris Barry wielding a shotgun, I don't care about it. I just want to be the large-breasted or small-breasted woman just prancing about in big rooms, shooting tigers and stabbing monkeys. I don't care about anything else. Let me jump at very sheer cliffs and smack my face off a wall as I miss a jump by millimeters. God damn millimeters. See, I really dislike the 2013 Tomb Raider because it just isn't Tomb Raider. It isn't proper Tomb Raider. It doesn't have proper puzzles. It doesn't have proper adventure. It's just cover shooting. It's grimness. It's... I nearly made myself throw up. There's just nothing to it. There's nothing that excites me about Tomb Raider. It's the only thing that Tomb Raider 2013 has in common with Tomb Raider, the proper one, not the mobile side-on one, but, you know, the proper one. Or was it Game Boy? I can't remember. Nonetheless, the only thing that it has in common is the name. The names of characters, the name of the game, but that's it. There's no ethos behind it. There's no, oh, big room, puzzle, kill a thing. It's just, there's men, bad men that want to kill people, kill them. I don't care about people. I don't care about emotions. I don't care about friends and family. I want to kill people just to get a golden chalice. I don't care. If it's got some Aztec nonsense behind it, aces. If it's been sitting in Asia for hundreds of years and never been seen for those hundreds of years, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it as I raid a tomb, and that's the biggest problem. 2013 didn't have tombs to raid. It was just, let's go cover shooting. Let's go do Uncharted, but with breasts and emotion. And that's fine. That's fine if you want that, but when it comes to Tomb Raider, I kind of want Lara Croft, proper Lara Croft, and raiding of tombs. I know. I am such a fussy bitch. So, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Are you going to talk about that? Yeah, it's actually a good one. Kind of. Okay, it's not the proper Tomb Raider. It's not proper raiding of tombs, but there is a tiny bit of it, and there's a tiny bit of fun adventure, but it's still not Tomb Raider. It's not proper Tomb Raider. It's just it's action adventure the game with I have to do this and heavy breathing. I bet you regret wearing headphones now, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not as grim. And I think that's the big thing that really put me off of 2013. It was just grim. So goddamn grim. It was that whole rape scene where they had the thing where look up the article. In fact, I'll link it below. I'm pretty sure I still have it bookmarked, because every time I bring this game up, I have to mention it. There was a rape scene. It's not overt, it's not ripping her clothes off, but there is a bit of a pushy bloke in the start of Tomb Raider 2013, and it was all there to quote, was it a producer or director of some sort? There was someone high up in development that said, oh yeah, that's there to make people playing empathize with Lara.
It is the greatest cruelty of life.
What?
That we're all too swiftly taken
Okay.
from it.
What?
We age.
Using sexual assault to make people empathize with the character.
What of the soul?
Isn't that a bit
Does it endure beyond our earthly existence?
wrong? A bit
I believe it does.
just
Truth
ugh.
is at the heart of many
It feels wrong just saying it. It feels wrong just bringing it up, because that if you're doing that to make people empathize with your character, you're just not really writing well at all. I should be able to empathize with a character before a horrible thing happens, not because of a horrible thing happening to them, or had happened to them. Whereas Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is just white everywhere, a lot of white, and there's a lot of snow too, there's just this lightness to it. Yeah, you're killing the same amount of people. Yeah, you're prancing about on top of a mountain going la 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 la, and, you know, destroying temples and ruins, but it's still a bit more fun. I don't know why I like Shadow of the Tomb Raider more than 2013. Probably because there's one or two little puzzles, not great puzzles, not magnificent puzzles, not, you know, 1997 levels of puzzles. You know, Tomb Raider 3, Tomb Raider 1, no one remembers Tomb Raider 2 because it was just the middle one and it was meh. It's not dreadful, but it's not... There's no... Ah, yes, I feel smart because of the puzzles. It's just the general action-adventure puzzle of... So, you have a blue wire, and you have a blue socket, and you have a yellow wire, and no yellow socket. Which wire do you plug in? It's that kind of thing. It's just... It's there, it's nice, it doesn't challenge you too much, but it isn't, you know, doing too little. At least it's there. See, I think that's what I come away from Shadow of the Tomb Raider thinking. At least it's trying. And that's all I can ask after the abomination that was Tomb Raider 2013. It was just quick time event, shoot the men. Look, that really bad thing that happened so you can empathize with a character that is just beige. More dark stuff. Shoot more men. Quick time events. Whereas Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it opens up a bit. It leaves room for standing in a big area and going, right, what do I do now? Not always the best, what do I do now? But at least there is some level of, okay, what do I do? What's my next move? Where do I go? How do I get to the next goal? Okay, there's a big tower-ish thing there. I have a bit of fire that I need to do here, and it's all nice. It's more optimized to modern day design, and that's fine, but it's not really Tomb Raider fully. It's not proper Tomb Raider. It's not it's just oh, right, that. See, I don't care what Lara Croft looks like. I don't care what she does outside of, you know, temple smuggling. But I do think there is a bit of a problem with how people talk about Tomb Raider, and especially Lara Croft. Because every bit of conversation is, oh, but she's a symbol of sex. And that's it. The conversation just stops there. It's, oh, she's a symbol, therefore the conversation is over. You're sexist for liking proper Lara Croft. And that isn't the point. I don't care what she looks like. I don't care how she goes about dressing herself. I don't care. I really don't care. I care about the actual character that Lara has. In the 90s, late 90s, she was a millionaire, billionaire. I don't care. She had millions and millions of pounds, and she had this wealth of everything she could ever want. And yet, what did she do? She went off into Peru and stabbed tigers and shot monkeys. Why? Because that was fun. That's what she did for fun. I have to do this. I don't care what you have to do. You're not having to do anything. You don't have to do any of it. It's what you are currently doing, my love. You are doing a thing. You don't have to do it. Oh, but my daddy did the thing and it doesn't matter about the round bits on her chest. What actually matters is the fact that she is the only, well, not the only now, but she was the only female character leading a game at that point. Well, she was the only major one leading a major game. Yeah, she had large breasticles, but nah, I don't care. Yeah, some did. Who cares about them? They're irrelevant. But the point that should be taken from, oh, Lara Croft was a sex symbol, we need to look at her differently, shouldn't be, oh, we should recharacterize her to be beige. It should be, we need to create more well-rounded female characters instead of just going, breasts, breasts, breasts. We should focus on, oh, here's someone who is a badass and a woman. It's Ellen Ripley. That's what it is. It's Ellen Ripley is androgynous, and thus you don't care about that one bit at the end of Alien where she strips down. Well, you probably don't. You never really thought about it until now. And you thought that was fine. You thought that was fine because she was kind of asexual in that whole film. Yeah, she rolls her eyes at the rather locker room talk. But everyone does. The lack of characters doing what Lara Croft does, or just the lack of female characters leading games, is the issue, not the fact that one character that is at the forefront of women in games has large breasticles. Shock among shock, and get this, there are women who have large boobies, and there are women who have small boobies, and there are men that have large boobies. I know. Shocker. When are we going to get a game with a fat man? God damn it! I shouldn't be allowed coffee. I shouldn't be allowed sugar.